Hello, my lovelies. Who's up for a love reading today? I've already dealt the cards, and love was the first card that dropped out. How lovely. All right, so let's go through the cards. We've got love, we've got soulmate, we've got reunion, we've got it's a yes, we've got self-love as well, and then we've got paradigms. Now, I know that all of you know what love is, but we're still going to talk about it anyway, because that's just what we do on these reads with me. Okay, so love is on its way to you. I'm seeing that there's a really beautiful and great partnership that has formed because you've been open to receiving it. For many of my collective, and I know this anyway, but for many of you that are watching me, I know that there was a really rough period that many of you went through last year. And when that happened, it may have tainted your view and how you felt about love, and therefore shutting yourself down, creating all these blockages around love coming into you. Quite often when someone has wrongly sort of done us over or ruined us, it's really hard to bounce back from that. And as you get older, it doesn't get any easier bouncing back from a really heartbreaking type of relationship. So this pops up in the past part of the reading, okay, and which is really good. Because what it tells me is that a lot of you have done some work on what love looks like, what it feels like, what you want it to look like for you in the future, but also the most important love that you've come to know is yourself. That is the most important love, is that self-love. So a lot of you would have found that out as you come out of this relationship or walked away from something or left something behind, that you had to learn how to love yourself again, because you may have been robbed of time to be able to do that properly. They may have really peeled your layers back and you were very vulnerable, thinking this is it, this is the one. And then all of a sudden there was a tower moment. You know, they really broke your heart. They've disappointed you. They've betrayed you. It's hard to bounce back when all of those things have happened to you. So I feel like with this card, you've acknowledged, okay, I need to love myself more. I am not what this person did to me. It doesn't define who I am and how I move forward from now on. I'm going to be open to love. Because you've made that shift and that change, you've had a soulmate that's come through. Now, soulmate is a person that is way more beyond a romantic partner. They're someone that mirrors the depths of your soul. They inspire you to grow, to be the best version of yourself. So at the moment, they'll, like, if we talk about now and moving forward in the next few months, they'll inspire you to grow and be a better version of yourself. But when you eventually grow together and just keep taking it up to more levels, upper level, you'll both grow into being the best versions of yourself, because you're mirroring and matching each other's energy. So when I say that this person's going to come in and inspire you to grow to be a better version of yourself, you are also going to do the same back with this person. It's not just one way. That's why it's a perfect partnership, because you're matching each other's energy and you're both kindred spirits. Reunion. So this person that's coming in, either you know them from the past, okay, and you've both found each other through this chaotic life. You've both lived these completely separate and different lives in this lifetime. Now, if this isn't someone that shows up from your past, yet it feels like you've known them forever, then it's a reconnection or a reunion of two souls coming together, because you were together in a past life or many past lives. The feeling's still the same in here. The feeling's still the same up here. Okay, so whether they're a past person from your life in this lifetime, or whether they're a past soulmate from a previous lifetime, you'll still have the same feeling, and you will know and feel that reunion. If you've got any questions around whether this is true, you're wondering, because you just don't see how that could be possible, if it's going to happen for you, because all of these doubts, even though you've done all the healing and the self-love work, the doubts still sort of fog your mind sometimes or creep into your thoughts, it's a resounding yes. Okay? Don't doubt it. Don't question it. The cards have come up around love, soulmate, and a reunion. Okay, so don't doubt it. Yes, it's on its way. It's coming. If it hasn't already popped up already. I've got self-love that's popped up here. Now, because this is showing up for me in the later part of our read towards the future, what I'm going to say here is that it's really important that whatever it was that you adopted in terms of your habits and your practices, your tools, the advice and the guidance that you started leaning in on for self-love, to help you get this new glow up, to help you reinvent yourself, to help you pull your shit together and just really nail it and go forth. Okay, I'm saying here that because this has come up in the future, be consistent with holding on to whatever those tools and those practices were that got you to this place here from loving yourself again, okay, and nurturing yourself. And the last part here, just fully delight and love in who you are and who you've become, who this new reinvented version of you is, having come out of a tough last year, having come out of a really shitty and maybe a fucked up relationship. Okay, it's taken you a lot to get back to where you are at now in this time, to do with this, the love, to do with this, the self-love, the glow up that you're having, the authentic side of yourself that you are able to find through all of that darkness. Yeah. And when you're in alignment with yourself, you are truly, authentically you as well. And that shines through. It's such a bright light that shines through when you can truly, authentically be yourself. So that's self-love. Last card, paradigms. This here is around, this is also related to love, I'm going to say. So paradigms is when we think that when we're looking around at our life and how chaotic it is, you know, it could be finance issues, it could be the job situation, it could be our kids, it could be health. You know, we're ducking in and out of these things and we think, oh my God, it's so chaotic. When's it all going to settle down? Now, when you come through all of these things and like look back, take this moment now to look back on your life and reflect at all those really tough moments that you've had where you've questioned things, where you've felt really challenged. They taught you something. You know, there's lessons that came from that. And it's all part of the divine order and the divine plan and divine timing. It may not feel like it at the time, but it is, okay? We aren't given things that we can't handle and that we can't deal with. So it's all part of the divine plan. The other thing that I want to call out here, because there is light and dark on this card. So just coming back to the soulmate energy, the reunion, the two kindred spirits, the reconnection, how aligned you are in this partnership. I just want to talk about the light and dark sides of you as a person, of your soulmate. The reason why this is such a perfect connection for you guys is because I'm hearing or seeing, feeling that a lot of you have been through trauma, okay? A lot of people have, most people have, I'm just going to throw that out there. But who we end up with and how they help us to deal with our trauma when they put the mirror up to our face, well, that's another story, because they might be continuing to trigger us even though they know our story, and they might be deliberately doing it. But because you've got a soulmate energy that's coming in or has come in, that completely understands you, they know what not to trigger. And if they are triggering you, they will help you work through it. And that's also what you will both do for each other. So you will both help each other to embrace the light side of each other, but also the dark side of each other, which is really important, to face our shadows and to do so in a brave way and with love and with compassion. That's it. Beautiful.